Kia did a very successful ad campaign years ago. You can get with this or you can get with that. The message behind the campaign was to drive something unique. Today, when you drive, you see the same cars everywhere. Go to a car show and you'll have the same 10 or so models. Well, why not stand out in the crowd? If a Subaru WRX and a Porsche 911 had a baby, it would be a Factory 5 Racing 818. These cars only come as a kit car. There is no mass production, no seeing this car everywhere, no walking up to someone else's car trying to figure out why when you hit the unlock button, the door isn't opening.
You're unlocking this car.
Sorry?
You're unlocking that car.
Oh, Christ, I'm trying to get the wrong car. Oh, that's embarrassing.
The 818 is designed to be a world car. That means it is tailored to suit the needs of enthusiasts across the globe, many with almost no auto parts stores around. So the powertrain and other parts for the vehicle come from a donor car. The lightweight flat-4 WRX engine and manual transmission make the Subaru platform a brilliant start for a reliable and spirited driving experience. The WRX came with around 225 horsepower at 1,800 pounds. The 818 reaches 0 to 60 in the high threes. That is supercar territory at a fraction of the price. Suppose the factory horsepower and torque specs are not enough to get your adrenaline going. In that case, the WRX platform is easily modified and popular for horsepower junkies worldwide. But how can you build something like this in your garage? Luckily, the bulk of the work has been done by Factory 5 Racing. The 818 is fully computer designed. The kit uses computer-aided design, computer-aided engineering, and advanced manufacturing techniques to create high-tolerance parts. For example, all metal components are laser cut, the fiberglass mats are CNC cut, and the final body panels are cut with a multi-axis robotic arm to ensure high precision and accuracy parts are delivered to customers. For the most part, once everything arrives, the kit can be bolted together. Sure, you will have to drill some holes here and there to mount sheet metal, clamps, run some electrical lines, and whatnot. But Factory 5 Racing has done an excellent job understanding who their customer is and what tools they have. These kits are not designed to be built in a professional shop. They are intended to be put together in the average car guy's two-car garage. But what if they're put together in your garage? Are they safe for the road?
Now I know y'all all want to see the car that just beat Dom Toretto in a street race. Well, here it is.
While we can only hope to make our cars as safe and cool as that, more times than not, when people think about a hand-built car, it often brings about images of rusty, unsafe, and cobbled-together death traps unsuitable for today's roads. Thanks to Factory 5's engineering and planning, the 818 Kit Car allows the everyday gearhead to build a competitive, capable, safe daily driver or track car. Factory 5 Racing's name gives a hint to their focus. Factory 5's focus has always been the racetrack. Their chassis feature roll cages, welded frames, front and rear crumple zones, side impact structures, optional 4- and 5-point seatbelts, and more. Their intent is for kit builders to take these vehicles to the racetrack, pass safety inspections, and drive the heck out of them to a podium finish every weekend. There are 3 versions of the 818. So, how do you know which one to buy?
Well, which one should we buy?
I don't know, let's ask.
There are 3 configurations: 818S, 818R, and 818C. The 818S is an open cockpit street model, the 818R is a dedicated track version, and the 818C is a hardtop street version. Both the 818C and 818S provide the builder with daily driver amenities in any street-driven car, such as power windows and side and rear glass. The main difference between the two is the removable hardtop on the 818C. The 818R is a race version with a roll cage, race seat, and Koni adjustable shocks. It should be noted that the 818R does not provide a windshield and there is no roof. The mechanics are basically the same regardless of which model you opt for. As we mentioned earlier, the powertrain is a Subaru WRX. More specifically, the donor car should be a 2002 to 2007 Subaru WRX. The turbocharged flat-4 transaxle assembly becomes the heart of this hand-built brawler. The STI model can also be used, but it should be noted that the 6-speed transmission is not compatible with the 2-wheel drive adapter from Factory 5. To make building the 818 as easy as possible, the builder should source a complete donor. The steering rack, spindles, brakes, control arms, and even the door hinges are taken from the donor vehicle. The full list of required parts can be found on Factory 5 Racing's website. But the moral of the story is that the more complete the donor you start with, the easier your build will be. What will it cost?
Nice car. What's the retail on one of those?
More than you can afford, pal.
No, not really. Factory 5 Racing has done a great job of understanding who their customer is. We aren't loaded and don't have money to burn. The 818S starts at just under $11,000 and the coupe sits at just under $14,000. The price of the kit includes the lightweight steel frame and the fiberglass body. The cost of the donor car can vary based on location and overall condition, but the unused parts can also be sold to offset the cost of your custom-built kit. Specific add-ons or changes to your particular kit can add to the final number, as many Factory 5's kits are a la carte. Although adding to the kit's base price is easy, it also allows the end user to build a unique and exciting vehicle. Even if the base kit is only around $11,000 and you still have to build it, you are making supercar owners green with envy and wonder. There's no better feeling than pulling into a car show and drawing people away from high-end cars to look at something you built. That said, the kit price is certainly not the total you will be in the car. From our research and experience, you can plan on being in the car somewhere between the mid-20s and upper 30s depending on how over the top you go. And once you build it, you still have to title it. Buying a kit, sourcing a donor car, and building a kit yourself are exciting. Your hard-earned money and time spent to become a labor of love, and that first turn of the key will be an exhilarating moment. You open the garage door and prepare for the first drive in a car you built. And then it hits you. You don't have license plates, insurance, or a title. This last step is crucial, and due to the hype of the project at hand, it is often overlooked until the end. In reality, this should have been the first thing you did. Thousands of dollars and countless hours of work could all be down the drain because of this one tiny oversight. Although Factory 5 will provide a stamped serial number on the chassis and a certificate of origin, a trip to the DMV or call to the insurance company with just those will likely provide nothing but frustration. The titling and registering process will vary greatly depending on where you live. Because of this, your local laws and DMV policies should be researched and investigated before your order is even placed. Plenty of these kits are on the road worldwide, and Factory 5's forum is an excellent place for information regarding this subject. Factory 5 is not a sell you and forget about you company. When you buy a car, you're entering a fraternity. Once in, you will always be in. Not only will they provide excellent support, but other owners will also provide helping hands, and even some companies will provide assistance. It is a very large brotherhood you are entering, and that kind of support is worth half the price of the kit alone.
So now you're in, and the question is, what do I do?
Unfortunately, Factory 5 Racing has temporarily halted production since we started this. I know. What the hell, man? I just watched this video for nothing, but hear us out. There is a waiting list and a Facebook page set up for inquiries. That being said, there are always kits available for sale. Factory 5's forum is a great place to start, but if you want to pick one up, get the word out and people will find you. The fact that Factory 5 isn't selling them does not change the fact that you can buy one. If you want to hate on us, that's fine. Just let us know below. Please keep it clean though.